Module 8, Driving. Driving is the highest risk activity for injury and property damage at SA Holdings. If you are operating a vehicle at work, you are expected to drive in a safe and courteous manner and in accordance with all airport AVOP regulations. Our safe driving practices also include wearing your seatbelt whenever you're in a vehicle. If you need to make or receive a call while in a vehicle, it is important that you operate with a hands-free device or pull over to the side of the road to answer. Keep in mind that cell phones are prohibited on the ramp unless it is for work purposes. It is also important that you familiarize yourself with the airport and general aviation procedures. This includes the general geography of your local airport and any aviation terminology used, such as runways, taxiways, apron, roads, crossings, and so on. You should also be familiar with all standard airport signs, markings, and lights for both vehicles and aircrafts. Specific reference to those signs, markings, and lights are used to guard runways and understand specific references to any controlled or uncontrolled taxiway crossing procedures. Finally, be sure to familiarize yourself with any prohibited and restricted driving areas. There are many hazards you may encounter when driving airside. You should always ensure that you observe speed limits, prohibited areas, and no parking regulations. Other considerations that you should take into account include danger zones around the aircraft, engine suction, foreign object debris, and spillages. When reversing a vehicle, it is best practice that you have a guide person assisting you. You should also be aware of passengers or other staff walking on the ramp in your vicinity. Some other procedures you may want to familiarize yourself with when driving on the ramp are air bridges, general aircraft turnaround process, and aircraft emergency stop and fuel cutoff procedures. You should also be familiar with procedures for driving at night and in adverse weather conditions, particularly low visibility. This concludes our module. When you are ready, please continue to the quiz.